F1 fans, hold on to your seats. Leaked details reveal jaw-dropping driver moves for the 2025 season, with top teams lining up major changes that could completely shift the grid. Who's in, who's out, and what does it mean for the title race? So let's dive into this video today to find out. The silly season, F1's time for unexpected moves and rumors, has taken a thrilling twist. With Liam Lawson's strong debut in Austin and Franco Colapinto's impressive P10 finish, these rising stars are making waves. Colapinto has now outperformed his teammate for 2 consecutive races, showing he's a serious contender. Their success is sparking talk that long-imagined scenarios might come true sooner than expected. Sergio Perez's struggles are becoming a big challenge for Red Bull in the Constructors Championship. If his performance doesn't improve, could we see Colapinto or Lawson in a Red Bull seat alongside Max Verstappen in 2025? This change would be bold, but could resolve Red Bull's long-standing issue with their second driver lineup. Both Colapinto and Lawson are bringing fresh energy to Formula One, and they're starting to look like real candidates for a top team seat by 2025. Lawson's goal now is to outperform Yuki Tsunoda in the remaining races. He showed promise in Austin, starting from P19 and climbing to P9, earning 2 valuable points for the team. This performance helped Red Bull's junior team in the fight for 6th in the constructors' standings, and it was even more impressive since Lawson had a new engine unlike Tsunoda. Liam Lawson's solid drive in Austin earned praise from Red Bull's advisor, Helmut Marko, who hinted at possible lineup changes. Marko even commented that Perez's contract might not mean much if he can't perform consistently. This hint suggests Red Bull might be ready for a reshuffle in 2025, and both Lawson and Colapinto could be at the heart of this change. Perez's Red Bull seat remains in doubt. After rumors from the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa raised questions about Sergio Perez's future, Red Bull's Helmut Marko has hinted again that Perez's seat may not be secure. Although Perez has a contract, Marko emphasized that Formula One is ultimately a meritocracy. He said, "Contracts mean nothing if the performance isn't there." Red Bull plans to evaluate the team lineup after the season ends, considering who would best support Verstappen in 2025. Moreover, Lawson too has caught Red Bull's attention with his recent performance, particularly his bold race at Austin, where he battled head-to-head with Fernando Alonso. Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, commended Lawson's drive, saying, "If you're fighting with Fernando on your first race back, you're doing something right." Horner described Lawson's comeback from P19 to P9 as exceptional, highlighting his speed, courage, and racecraft. This strong debut has positioned Lawson as a serious contender for a Red Bull seat, adding more pressure on Perez. For Perez, the numbers are starting to weigh heavily. He currently sits at P8 in the drivers' standings, a disappointing position considering his teammate Verstappen is competing for the championship. This gap between the Red Bull drivers has raised concerns within the team. Moreover, Perez's inconsistent performances have allowed McLaren to overtake Red Bull in the constructors' standings, with Ferrari close behind by only 8 points. With 5 races and 2 sprint events left, Red Bull's patience with Perez may be running thin. Lawson could be key for Red Bull in 2025. Red Bull's leadership is considering Liam Lawson as a serious option for 2025. Team principal Christian Horner acknowledged that they need 2 consistently high-performing drivers if they hope to stay competitive in the Constructors' Championship. With Max Verstappen likely facing tougher competition next season, Red Bull is keen on securing a strong teammate to support him, ensuring they maintain their lead. Adding to Red Bull's concerns, Verstappen's future with the team isn't guaranteed beyond 2026. Helmut Marko has revealed that top drivers, including Verstappen, often have performance clauses in their contracts. Should Red Bull's performance slip and the team find itself trailing other constructors in 2025, Verstappen may consider his options, with a potential move to Aston Martin, teaming up with Honda and Adrian Newey, being a tempting choice if it promises him a better shot at future titles. Sergio Perez faces mounting pressure as his Red Bull seat for 2025 appears increasingly uncertain. While Lawson's strong showing positions him as a viable replacement, Perez's main challenger might come from Yuki Tsunoda, whom Honda is actively supporting. Tsunoda's performances have been solid, often outpacing teammate Daniel Ricciardo, and Honda's backing for him adds weight to his candidacy. However, Red Bull has reservations about Tsunoda's emotional control, an area they consider essential for the high-stakes environment within their team. As Red Bull evaluates its driver options, it must address several issues: securing a reliable partner for Verstappen, managing Honda's interest in promoting Tsunoda, and keeping Verstappen himself satisfied with the team's competitiveness. The team's decisions in the coming months will shape not only their 2025 lineup, but also Red Bull's broader competitive future as they navigate an increasingly challenging F1 landscape. Honda's push for Tsunoda's promotion. Honda is keen to see Yuki Tsunoda earn a Red Bull seat, and Honda's president, Koji Watanabe, has been vocal about this ambition. He expressed confidence in Tsunoda's talent and dedication, emphasizing that Honda, as a partner, has formally requested that Tsunoda be given a real opportunity to showcase his skills in a Red Bull car. Watanabe has personally discussed this with Christian Horner, who hasn't ruled out the possibility. While no decisions have been finalized, Honda is urging Red Bull to at least consider Tsunoda's potential seriously. The dynamic in Red Bull's driver lineup could open opportunities for other drivers, including Argentina's Franco Colapinto. In recent races, Colapinto has delivered strong performances, scoring points, and outperforming his teammate Alexander Albon. With 5 points to his name and 2 impressive finishes, Colapinto is proving that he has the skills for a long-term career in Formula One. However, with limited seats available, Colapinto's options are narrowing. Red Bull's junior team could present an opportunity for Colapinto if Tsunoda or Lawson is promoted to the senior Red Bull racing team. With the prospect of one or more young drivers moving up, Colapinto could become a viable candidate for a seat in Red Bull's sister team. Moreover, Helmut Marko, the Red Bull advisor, has acknowledged Colapinto's potential, noting that his recent performances have caught the team's attention. This could pave the way for Colapinto to join Red Bull's development program, where he could continue to showcase his abilities in a competitive environment. One key advantage for Colapinto is the backing of Williams team principal James Vowles. Although placing Colapinto at Red Bull's junior team would mean Williams loses a talented driver, Vowles sees the bigger picture. He has been vocal about the supportive, family-oriented culture at Williams, which is focused on helping their drivers progress, even if it means they find success with other teams. This willingness to support Colapinto's growth, even if he drives for a rival team, speaks to Williams' commitment to developing young talent in F1. While Franco Colapinto's potential is clear, securing a seat in 2025 remains challenging. Red Bull's secondary team and Sauber are currently the most viable options for him, but his prospects with each team are contingent on strategic choices that may not fully align with his goals. Williams team principal James Vowles has expressed support for Colapinto, affirming that he's earned his place on the grid and will only grow faster with experience. Despite this, the Williams seat is expected to go to Carlos Sainz in 2025, leaving limited options for Colapinto if he wishes to remain in Formula One. As Sauber considers its options for 2025, the decision hinges on whether they want a young, energetic driver or an experienced one like Valtteri Bottas, who can provide stability and guidance as the team navigates its transformation into Audi's works team. Sauber COO Mattia Binotto has indicated that the team will finalize its decision in mid-November. While Colapinto represents fresh talent and long-term potential, Bottas offers a wealth of experience, which could prove invaluable as Sauber transitions to Audi in 2026. Binotto has also confirmed that Mick Schumacher is a strong contender for the seat. Schumacher, who's aiming for a comeback after a challenging stint at Haas, reportedly has the backing of Sebastian Vettel. However, Binotto emphasized that Sauber's choice must be a decision of the mind, not an emotional decision, suggesting that while Schumacher is in the running, the final choice will be based on strategic fit rather than sentiment. Mick Schumacher's return to F1? Mick Schumacher's potential return has sparked interest, especially with Vettel's support. The young German driver hopes to prove that his difficult spell with Haas was an anomaly rather than an indication of his capabilities. Binotto has hinted that Schumacher could be a valuable addition, especially if Sauber needs a driver with experience and familiarity with F1 dynamics. Schumacher's presence in the lineup could bring additional attention and sponsorship, which may be appealing for Sauber as they transition to Audi. Bottas appears to be the front-runner for the Sauber seat, especially with the Audi project on the horizon. Audi's F1 entry in 2026 will require seasoned insight, and Bottas's experience could provide the foundation for the new team's early years. Aware of the potential challenges Audi may face against established rivals, Bottas believes he's well suited to guide the team through its initial phases. He confirmed that he's in regular contact with Audi representatives, stating, "We've agreed on terms with Audi and are now just waiting for the go-ahead." Audi's entry into Formula One brings both excitement and high expectations. As a new manufacturer, they'll likely face challenges adapting their engines and systems to F1 standards by 2026. This reality makes a driver like Bottas, who can provide consistent feedback and strategic input, essential. His partnership with Audi would allow the team to build from a stable foundation, accelerating their development process as they learn and adapt to the highly competitive F1 environment. So what do you think of the shocking driver transfers in the Formula One 2025 grid? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.